Have you ever wondered what Instagram influencers would be doing if Instagram doesn't exist? Well, if you haven't, I have, and I have three solutions or three ideas. Um, so, my first idea is they would be a sign waiver for like a used car lot or subway, and that way they could still wear their workout clothes, um, waving the sign around, like having the sign over their head like a UFC or boxing ring girl, just waving it around up and down, making sure everyone could still see their clothes, right? And then guys would stop in front of them and be like, "Oh, what are you selling?" Because no one would actually know what they're saying, right? Or what they're selling. Um, yeah. My next idea is that they would be a tour guide for like a haunted house or some other place that needs tour guides. And that way they could also wear their workout clothes and it wouldn't really matter what they're saying. All they would really need to do is like take people through the house, right? And just point at it and be like, "Oh, this is where they eat dinner. This is where they watch TV." Yeah. And then guys would start showing up to the tour, and that would bring in that tour, that haunted house, more money, right? Yeah. And then my next idea would be they would be like a sales model for like fridges at Home Depot, right? They don't really have to do anything. They might like just have a tiny show where they open the fridge and close it and like show all the compartments. Nothing really too hard, nothing that takes a lot of brain power. That's very similar to an Instagram model actually, because they just take the picture with the cream or whatever they're selling. They would draw huge crowds, right? But there's nothing to do at Home Depot, so they just end up watching the show. The show in quotes, right? And then Home Depot would start selling fridges with beer, or put beer in the fridges, so that way they could sell the beer to the fridges or to the people watching the show in quotes, right? And get people to stay longer because once they drink it, they can't drive, right? But in reality, they would either be like a trophy wife or a trophy girlfriend, and they would try to get people to join Amway or like sell Tupperware and have Tupperware parties. And then guys, they would be those people in the backgrounds of like workout video infomercials, and they'd be working out in the background like looking ripped, but they're not actually doing anything. Yeah, so those are some ideas that I